Hey guys, what's up? This is White Boy for the win, and welcome to a special Y Mega Evolve video. Now today we're actually going to be talking about a male Mega Combee. Now you guys already know the drill. Since this is a special, I'm not going to do the intro that I normally do on this series, considering that this is a special, but nonetheless, like late last year, I talked about a Mega Vespiquen, and obviously Vespiquen is pretty much the evolution of a female Combee. Now when it comes to the male Combee, it's pretty much probably, I would say, one of the most useless Pokemon in the game, considering that no one's going to use it in the story mode when you like go and get the badges and beat the Elite Four. No one's going to use it in competitive play, considering it's just complete trash, and also people are probably just going to use it as like a collection showcase kind of Pokemon if you found a shiny male Combee. So I was thinking, maybe if Game Freak later down the line in the future, whether it's in Generation 7 or Generation 8, or hey, who knows, maybe in the remakes for 4th gen, that he's gonna give the male Combee a evolution. But since we don't know that, the best thing I can actually come up with is that I can talk about a mega evolution for the male Combee, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Now obviously when it comes, like I said, to the male Combee, it's pretty much useless because everyone's going to be wanting to get the female one to evolve it into a Vespiquen. Now if I'm not mistaken, the percentage of getting a female Combee is like the same percentage as getting a female starter. So I've seen people breed this thing like a lot of times, and there's a person on YouTube called Adri. He's trying to breed for a shiny female Combee, and he hatched 3 male Combees that were shiny. So that's kind of a bad luck in a sense, because like male Combees are pretty much just for show. So as you can tell from what I actually done to its stats, I increased pretty much the basics, which are its physical attack, special attack, and speed, but decreased its defenses. Now I know decreasing its defenses is a little bad, but if you look at the design I'm using, it kind of fits the image, because like its body, or should I say, it's like its bottom torso, it looks so frail. It looks even more frailer than like a Beedrill, or a Mega Beedrill to be a matter of fact. So I decreased its defenses. Now obviously for its physical defense and special defense, they're both at base 42, but I actually decreased its physical defense by 30 points and its special defense by 20 points. That way I have an extra 50 points to distribute into its stats. Now it's pretty much self-explanatory on what I've done to its stats. Now since the male Combee is obviously like very frail, what I've done to it, I split like the base 100 stats that a Mega would normally get into both of its physical attack and special attack. Now granted, Combee doesn't really get any, or should I say Combee doesn't get any moves besides like the pretty much the level up moves, and I believe egg moves as well, and some of like TMs. I'm not 100% sure, but I know it doesn't really get that, like pretty much any moves whatsoever. But maybe that Game Freak can actually probably do like an event, if he does decide to go this route, for the male Combee, if it doesn't give it like an evolution, to actually like make an event to give the male Combee like some sort of like really good moves that it can actually go off of, or in Generation 7 or in Generation 8, or even in the remakes for 4th gen, he'll actually give Combee, both male and female, like moves that it can actually learn by like either TM, by level up, or even by egg move. So that's what I actually hope to actually see for Combee. So I wanted to increase it to base 80, but which we'll get to in a sec for its ability of why I actually increased the base 80 for both physical and special attack. But also to actually add on to what I said, Vespiquen can pretty much go either physical or special in like the coverage aspect, because most of the time everyone uses like a physically defensive or especially defensive like Vespiquen. So it really pretty much depends on what you need for your team. But like I said, they both have Vespiquen has like the same base stat in both physical and special attack, if I'm not mistaken as well. I'm not looking at Cerebi right now, so I might be wrong, but I know that you can go both ways if you want to go with like a special or a physical type like aspect while using like your bulky set for either physical defensive bulky set or your special defensive bulky set. So either way, it can go pretty much both ways for either being physical and or special. So That's what I also increased it to base 80 as well. Now for its speed, I increased it from base 70 to base 120. Now obviously with that extra 50 points that I had, I actually increased Combee speed to like a complete 120, because pretty much the design I'm actually using is pretty much one of the only designs that I can actually find for a mega male Combee, considering that Combee can technically technically evolve but not evolve at the same time. So this is pretty much like the best thing I can actually find. But with base 120 speed, the design I'm using, it looks like it could be really fast, because like the 3 heads that Combee has before evolving into Vespiquen, or just having a Combee in general, it's like, it looks like a heart, and this one's just in a line. So I can actually see this thing being very fast at base 120, and also I actually wanted to increase it to base 120, because in that way I can actually make somewhat of like a, think of it like Batman and Robin, kind of like a sidekick kind of aspect. Mega Beedrill is like Batman, and Combee is like the Robin per se, is what I'm trying to go with like speed and physical attack and special attack. So that's what I was actually going with for this Mega Combee. Now as a regular Combee, obviously its base stats at 244, which is complete ass, and even with the Mega Evolution for its base stat being at 344, it's still complete ass. But the one thing I actually did for Combee was give it a new ability called Sugar Rush. Now obviously what Sugar Rush does is pretty much its physical attack, special attack, and speed get increased by 1.5. So pretty much your physical attack and special attack are going to be a base 120. That's fucking insane, because the reason why I already made it like an ability like this before, but I actually like renamed it just for Combee, considering that bees make honey, and honey is sugar, and when it comes to sugar, if you eat a lot of sugar, you get a sugar rush, and then you pretty much crash. So that kind of corresponds to its stats, like its special attack and physical attack, its speed are like through the roof now with this ability, and its defenses are complete ass, because like you go really fast, or let me rephrase that, like you go crazy, like hyperactive, and like your defenses are kind of like shit in a way, and then like with one like little like hit, you're pretty much gone. Because I can guarantee you this, if Combee does get a Mega Evolution like this, there's no way it's going to be able to live like a what's it called, a Mach Punch or Vacuum Wave or any special or physical type attack, because its defenses are complete shit. Now you got to understand that Combee can technically evolve, but not evolve at the same time, considering that one of the genders can and the other gender cannot, and the one that cannot evolve is pretty much the male Combee. So I try to work with it as best as I could, and like I've always said in my Mega Evolve videos, that when it comes to like Pokemon I try to make them better, I try to make them good, I try to make them OP. That's what the whole point of a Mega Evolution is for. So if I overuse like an ability, or if I do something to the Pokemon that you don't like, you got to understand that I actually increase it or change something or whatever the case may be to actually try to make this thing good. So that's what I've done to the male Combee, just in case if it doesn't get like an evolution of some sort, whether it's in like the remakes for 4th gen once we get it, or like either in 7th gen or 8th gen, whenever those generations come about. If Combee doesn't get any like action, I would say, then Mega Evolution is probably your next best thing for the male Combee, because I want to make the male Combee at least viable in battle. So that's what I really did to its stats, is just make this thing OP, but make this thing fucking frail as hell. So with that, there is the Mega Male Combee. So anyways guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this special one Mega Evolve video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. Now like I said, if you guys don't really agree to what I actually say in like my Mega Evolve videos, you gotta understand I try to make them like OP as hell, because that's what a Mega Evolution is supposed to be all about. So keep that in mind when you guys watch my Y Mega Evolve videos, or in my future Y Mega Evolve videos. So like I said, keep that in mind. But nonetheless, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Also don't forget to comment and subscribe. So this is White Boy for the win, and I'll catch you guys later.